Yeah. Hey friends, this video is going to be a little bit different than some of my other ones. I think mainly I'll be making this for my actual friends that I know who may still follow the channel. I assume that's probably very few people, simply because everyone is losing interest in crypto. Who has time to pay attention to YouTube videos on it? And that's understandable. Not everybody engrosses themselves in the crypto sphere like I do 24/7, regardless of if it's a bear or bull market. Crypto, I've said before, is like a passion of mine, and I'm very interested in the space, good or bad. It's definitely harder to stomach when it's bad because nobody likes bad news, right? But so for my friends out there who do not pay attention to the space, I wanted to put a video out there because I'm starting to get some messages asking for updates. And going back to like the root of why I even started this was try to just keep everyone that cared updated. And so maybe I'll just respond with a link to this or something. I don't know. It's hard to update people one-on-one. Sometimes I might forget to give somebody a heads up. And so anyways, just so I can try to get everybody on the same page, just a real quick recap. Again, probably not going to do random YouTube watchers any good because I'm sure you already know, but here's my quick recap TLDR situation. This guy, Sam Bankman-Fried, you'll be hearing a lot of him coming up, whether or not you pay attention to the crypto space. He ran a company called FTX, and basically they were doing a lot of shady, illegal stuff. Everyone thought he was awesome, rich dude, was going to give all this money away to charity, and that turned out to be just one giant pile of lies. So he managed to do a lot of damage, and I've said this before. I couldn't think of a better way to, if I were trying to bring down crypto or damage it, if I were a bad actor, some sort of three-letter agency or organization that just had an interest in seeing crypto not thrive, I couldn't think of a better way to do it outside of what just happened, honestly. And there are a lot of down the rabbit hole connections. So if you want to, in your own time, go research Sam Bankman-Fried's connections to certain political powers, and I'll leave it at that. So he did some bad things and stole a lot of money, and basically a lot of people, a lot of businesses are going to be feeling a lot of pain because of it. There's going to be a lot of cascading problems in the industry, and it, obviously I feel the pain along with everyone else. I don't think there's anyone out there who's more exposed to crypto than I am, that I know in my personal circle of friends. So trust me when I say, if you're watching this and you know me, I feel your pain. I feel it more than you, probably. I've lost in Voyager. I've lost in Celsius. I went through a very painful experience with Blockfi. I've made mistakes, when you win, you win, and when you lose. I'm just trying to win more than I lose. And right now it seems like, every decision I've ever made has been a mistake, other than probably Bitcoin itself. And that may be true, but it's hard to tell in the worst time of a bear market. Some of the projects will recover and some of them won't. So we'll see. Right. If I look confused, it's because I think my camera just stopped recording randomly. I don't know where I was, what I was talking about, where I left off, and maybe I'll be able to edit this in. But yeah, okay. So basically, I'm gonna TLDR what I probably just rambled on for 20 minutes without recording. Crypto.com is in the crosshairs today. A lot of FUD is being spread around. Do I think it's substantiated at this point? Probably not. Could I be wrong? Maybe. I've been wrong in the past. I've been a long time proponent of Crypto.com. I am heavily invested in the company, and at the same time, I'm not afraid to be critical when it's deserved. I've called them out for the Loaded Lines project, some of the communication failures they've had in the past, whatever it is. But in the present, in here and now, do I think any of the FUD is substantiated? Probably not. I think the exchanges are just being targeted right now because of if FTX can fail, anything is fair game. Outside of probably Binance. I think a lot of it is, who has financial incentive for other exchanges to fail. Maybe people shorting it, maybe other exchanges, maybe people who just want attention. There's something to be said about just jumping on the troll bandwagon and having a lot of people pay attention to you. I don't think I'm liquidating any of my Crow positions. I don't think I'm buying any. I mean, in other circumstances, I would probably have thought, oh, what a steal. But I am pretty illiquid for cash at the moment to purchase, even if I wanted to. But again, I'm still in safety mode, along with I think a lot of other people. So I'm just paying attention. Of course, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. But yeah, I don't think I don't think the FUD on Crypto.com is going to is substantiated. But at the same time, FUD can be self-manifesting into real problems. So if enough people say there's a problem, there might eventually be a problem. So who knows? Everything's subject to change. Obviously, everything is subject to change, especially if more things come to light with who or what has more connections with FTX, who or what might be going bankrupt, which will just cause cascading problems. In summation, has anything changed for me with Bitcoin? No, I think the long-term thesis is intact. I think, if anything, this highlights that there should be peer-to-peer permissionless money that is uncontrolled by a third party. I think this should highlight the importance of Bitcoin, and the problem is, I think people need to really understand the problems and the solutions and the nuances involved. And I don't think the average person has the capacity or the desire or any other slew of reasons as to I think it's going to hurt adoption, basically. I think people are going to look at this and think, oh wow, look at all the problems with crypto, and not realize that this is a problem with our traditional financial system. This is a company that was a third party that was involved in crypto, that dealt with crypto. It wasn't crypto itself. It made a crypto, And for me, obviously, there is a big distinction between Bitcoin and all other crypto. Obviously, there's Bitcoin and then there's everything else, right? But still, the problem still boils down to this is a third party. This is somebody who over leveraged the system. This is somebody that um, did all the same problems, and people are going to confuse that with crypto. The adoption is gonna be postponed. I think regulation is definitely coming. What that looks like, who knows? Um, Regulation can be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, if it's clarity, that's good. If it's um, smothering, that's bad. You know, if you over-regulate and nobody can operate in the system, it stifles any sort of development. That's bad. If you regulate and just say, look, this is allowed, but clear path forward to growth, then that's good. Anyways, I might be rambling some now, and I don't know if I've really touched on everything I wanted to touch on. So, you know, even in these bear market times, I'll probably still continue to make these videos and try to throw in any updates I can, try to talk on any of the other points I can. I honestly don't expect feedback at this point. I expect most people probably saw 2 minutes into this video, but for the rare person who has watched the video, thank you. Hopefully the content has helped fill you in on some things, and I will continue to be here.